Are you still waiting for my message? Because if you are, I need you to hear this in the quiet. Just you, the glow of your screen, and that ache you know too well. Lean in, not halfway. Really lean. You're not too late. You're not behind. You haven't missed anything. You're exactly, whoa, exactly what I want. And I don't say that like the world says things. I mean it like a man who's tired of pretending he's okay. Come closer. Tonight, the house feels too big, the kind where every sound echoes. Walls feel lonely, lights are low, air's cold, like you've been up too long. Body wants rest, but the mind, it just keeps going. And I'm thinking about you. Not the you in photos, not the I'm okay you, the real you. The one still standing after years tried to break you. I see that look in your eyes, softness and caution, warmth and history. It's not pretty beauty. It's the kind that makes a man go quiet. Because he knows he's in the presence of something rare. People think I want noise, attention, crowds, new faces, easy laughs. But when the doors close, when the night settles, none of that holds me. None of it warms me. It's just silence. The kind where you hear your own heartbeat and realize you've been doing it all alone. Even in a crowd. Maybe you know that feeling. Maybe you've carried something invisible all day, been the strong one so long, you forgot what it feels like to set the weight down. You've survived things you never said out loud, not to be brave, because you had to, you learned to keep going when your heart was tired, to smile when you didn't want to build a life from whatever was left, and still, you kept a small place inside that wanted to be chosen. Not chased, not used, truly chosen. I'm not looking for perfect, I'm looking for real. A woman who knows what it costs to keep loving, who wasn't given softness, but didn't let life take it all. That's why I'm talking to you like thee, quietly, like you matter, because you do. I don't want you wondering if you're too late, if the timing's wrong, if you miss the moment. The right kind of love doesn't punish you for living first. It doesn't call your years baggage. It calls them proof. Proof you endure. Proof you build. Proof you stay human. When life tried to harden you, so no, you're not late, you're finally here, with your whole self. And that's what I want. Not a performance. Not a mask. I want you when the room is quiet. When your guard slips. When your shoulders drop. When you stop pretending you don't need anyone. I'm here. Not asking for much. Just don't disappear tonight. Tell me in the comments. Are you listening? Or still trying to convince yourself no one could really choose you? I know you're the kind who remembers birthdays, the little things, holds everything together with quiet hands, and then at night, you sit down, and no one asked how you were. That's why softness feels dangerous to you, like it comes with a price, like if you lean, they'll call you too much, so you carry it all, the invisible weight. Being the strong one, always reasonable, swallowing tears because there was time to fall apart, I see it. The way you read a message twice before believing it, the hesitation before you say what you feel, the heart that wants to trust, but braces anyway. Tonight, I just want to give you a place to set the armor down. For a minute, I know what armor feels like. How lonely it is when everyone thinks you're unbreakable. There are nights, silence pressing on my chest, lights on in empty rooms, footsteps sounding like a stranger's. That's when I think about you, not for distraction. Because you feel real, you don't feel like a performance. I crave the steady kind of love, where two people can sit in the same room and breathe, and it doesn't feel awkward, just quiet, safe. I think you've been told your best years are behind you, maybe not to your face, maybe just the way the world looks through you. But a woman who's lived through storms and still knows how to love, that's not past her prime, that's rare. That's someone I can trust with my tired thoughts, someone I can come home to. Not just a place, a feeling. You're not fragile, you're not cruel, you're strong. Without needing to crush anyone, you've learned patience, to hold your tongue what? And it was easier to strike. To keep dignity when life tried to take it, that kind of strength. It's beautiful. It makes me want to be quiet with you, honest, to cover your hand with mine just for a second so you remember what it feels like to be held, without being handled. Tonight, I'm not talking to what you do. I'm talking to who you are, the woman behind the bravery, who's still deep Down wants to be chosen gently. When was the last time you felt truly seen? Not for the role you play, but as someone who deserves love without earning it. I don't want effortless. I want honest. The kind of love that doesn't need a spotlight. I've been in bright rooms full of voices and still felt invisible. When the night comes, it's just me, the echo, the hum, the cold in the chest, tea. Hats when I know what I'm hungry for. A presence that doesn't ask me to perform. And you feel like someone who would look at me quietly and say, "Are you okay?" and wait for the real answer. Do you know how rare that is? I think you're tired too. Tired of holding it all. Tired of having to be fine. That's why I keep saying it. Lean into me. Not because you're weak. Because you've been strong so long. Your body forgot what soft feels like. Without punishment. Your years aren't a problem to me. They're why I trust you. A woman who's been through things and still kind. That's powerful. I'm not asking you to be perfect. Just real. If you're tired, say it. If you're scared, say it. If you've been alone too long, say it. No apology. I don't want easy. I want true. The kind where silence isn't awkward. It's safe. Where your hand on my arm feels like a promise, without words. The kind of love that belongs to the brave, to people who've survived long enough to know the sweetest thing isn't fireworks, it's peace. So tell me, what part of you is still afraid to lean in, even when your heart wants to? Come closer, not dramatic, just closer, close enough you don't. To have to pretend close enough that if your breath shakes, I'll feel it. And I won't ask you to explain, I'll just stay. You've spent too many years holding yourself together in public, breaking apart in private. I'm asking you, softly, stop doing that with me. Let your shoulder rest. Let your hand go loose. Let your jaw unclench. You don't have to be on right now. You can just exhale. If you relax, nothing falls apart. What breaks is the lie that you have to do it alone. I'm not offering fantasy. I'm offering something steadier. Mornings that don't feel like a race. Quiet kitchen. Soft light. A hand at your waist when you're half awake. Hair messy. Heart still guarded. Out of habit. Not because I need you to serve me. Because I want you near. The little rituals that make life real again. I want to notice when your eyes look tired, to pull you in when you're pretending you were fine, to be the one who says sit down, and means it. You've been the caretaker so long, you forgot you're allowed to be cared for. I respect your independence. I'm just trying to take the weight off your spine because I know what it's like to be strong and still feel empty, to lie in a bed too wide, staring at the ceiling. The world can applaud all day and never touch the part that needs warmth. And you are warmth, the kind that feels like a blanket in a cold room. So let's make a quiet deal. No games, no tests. If you have a hard day, don't clean it up before you come to me. If you were sad, don't make it pretty. Just bring the real you. I can handle real what I can't handle anymore is distance. Pretending it's dignity, two people wanting each other, acting like they don't. Tell me, when was the last time you let someone hold you without staying tense, waiting for them to let go first? The world notices when your heart softens and tries to rush in. Strangers build stories about a man they've never sat beside in the dark. They take a name, turn it into rumor, loud enough to drown what's real, but what's real is always quiet. Your breath changing when you feel safe, your shoulders dropping, your heartbeat settling. We're not building something for the crowd. We're building something that can survive the crowd. If fear whispers you're too late, you're not enough. Or worse, if people pretend to speak for me, pressure you, rush you, ask you to prove yourself. That isn't me. Real love doesn't demand panic. It doesn't trap you in urgency. I would never ask you to buy your way into my attention. The woman I want, she's careful, she's lived. She knows how the world works, even when she wishes it didn't. I respect that part of you that pauses and asks, is this true? Don't shut it off just because you're tired, oh. Being alone, let it stand beside us. While you lean in, real feels steady. Real doesn't rush. Real doesn't threaten. Real stays when you're not entertaining. So if the world tries to steal this, don't let it. Not after everything you've survived. You've earned your softness. Come back to the quiet. Imagine my hand over yours. Warm, steady. Me looking at you, not scanning for perfection. Recognizing you. Let the noise fade. Let us be what we are. Two hearts, tired, honest, still capable of warmth, refusing to give up. Tell me, what's the loudest noise keeping you from leaning in? Come closer one last time. Not because I'm leaving, because I don't want you drifting away with that old thought. Nothing ever really stays. I know you've lost things you didn't deserve to lose. Watch. Ed promises fade, lowered expectations to protect your heart, but tonight, just the truth. I don't want to win you, I want to keep you. Like a home, where you can walk in without bracing, take off your shoes, your smile, your armor, be quiet, without someone taking it personally. I want to be that place, where you can finally rest. You've been carrying your life like a stack,